We are glad to welcome you to our channel. Kindly subscribe to our channel and share our videos with your friends and relations. And click on the bell icon for instant notification whenever new videos are uploaded on this channel. Rest assured that we are going to have a very exciting and inspiring discussion. Let's dive into the lesson right away. In today's lesson, we are going to look at Jamb 2017 English questions answered and explained. We are going to go through them one by one, show you the correct answer, and give you the explanation for each answer. I am Benjamin from English Classes Online. Come with me as we dive into the lesson right away. Now, consolidated Jamb questions, English language 2017, lexis and structure. In each of the questions 11 to 20, choose the word or words or phrase or phrases which best fill or fills the gap or gaps. So we are going to begin with this first section, and we want to begin with question number 11. Why do you worry about such dash matters? A. Insignificant. B. Significant. C. Non-significant. D. Unsignificant. So here we are looking at the appropriate word, the word or phrase that is suitable to fill this gap. Why do you worry about such dash matters? So here we're looking at the concept of collocation. Collocation has to do with a group of two words that are frequently used together. You know, when we are talking about collocation, I always give example with drink and eat. You know, when you use the word drink, it goes together with water. I drink water, you know. But when you use the word eat, it goes together with food. I eat food. So it is incorrect to say I drink food or I eat water. You know, so certain English words are frequently used together, and that is what we call collocation. Now, when we talk of matters, why do you worry about such dash matters? You know, then you also look at the context, contextual meaning. You know, what kind of matters do you not need to worry about? Of course, the appropriate option is A, which is insignificant. Why do you worry about such insignificant matters? If a matter is insignificant, it means it is unimportant. Okay, so the correct answer is A, insignificant. Okay, that's the correct answer. Question number 12. Excuse me. Animals in dash behave differently from animals living in natural habitat. A, prison. B, bondage. C, captivity. D, slavery. Now, this mostly refers to wild animals which are supposed to be in their natural habitat in the forest. But then when they are captured and they are kept by human beings, they are not free to move about. And the correct word for that is captivity. Animals in captivity. So the correct answer is C, captivity. Animals in captivity behave differently from animals living in natural habitat. Question number 13. If you want a successful marriage, you dash pray for it. A, have better. B, better. C, had better. And D, would better. The correct answer is C, had better, because when you look at the word had better, that is the correct option. You had better do this, you had better do that. So if you want a successful marriage, you had better pray for it. So the correct answer is C, had better. Question number 14. Note that only senior members of staff have the dash of using the toilet upstairs. A. Permission. B. Occasion. C. Privilege. D. Habit. Now, when you are looking at senior members of staff, you know, then the appropriate word there is privilege. Note that only senior members of staff have the privilege of using the toilet upstairs. Privilege. So the answer is C, privilege. Question number 15. The board has been having dash series of meetings lately. A. Some. Can you talk of some series? A series. B. A lot of series. D. Many series. The correct answer is B. The board has been having a series of meetings lately. The answer is B. A series of meetings. Question number 16. Either the chief of the village or the leader of the farmers dash to be held responsible for the revolt. A. Where. B. Are. C. Is. D. Have. Now, the grammatical principle that should be taken into consideration here is the rule of concord that has to do with correlatives. So when you use either or, then uh, if the subject is singular, then of course the verb should be singular. And then when you also look at what we call the rule of proximity, the particular uh, the particular subject that is nearer to the verb is the leader of the farmers. So leader, which is singular. So what should the verb here should be singular, because when you analyze this, of course, when you say the leader of the farmers, this is the subject and it is singular. So the verb here should also be singular verb. All right. So the correct answer should be C, which is singular verb is. Either the chief of the village or the leader of the farmers is to be held responsible. So the correct answer is C, which is. Okay, that's exactly the correct answer. So let's now move on to question number 17. The police report was dashed to that of the eyewitness. A. Contrary. B. Inconsistent. C. Different. D. Congruent. Now, we are looking at collocation here, and excuse me, we are going to choose the adjective that collocates with the preposition to, and which also fits in within this context. The police report was, so the word we choose here has to be appropriate to describe report. The correct answer is A, because contrary collocates with to. You talk of contrary to. The police report was contrary to that of the eyewitness. So the answer is A, contrary. Okay? You cannot say inconsistent to, you cannot say different to, you cannot say congruent to, so you can only say contrary to. Now let's move on to question number 18. The company was charged dash of contract. The contrary was the company was charged with dash of contract. A, breach. B, negligence. C, violation. And D, disregard. Now, when you talk of the preposition of, can you say negligence of, violation of can go, but it doesn't fit in with contract. You can't talk of violation of contract or negligence of contract or disregard of contract. You can only talk of a breach of contract. So the correct answer is A, breach. The company was charged with breach of contract. That's the correct answer. Question number 19. The thief was caught the thief we caught yesterday was dash: A, disguised; B, concealed; C, masked; D, veiled. The correct answer is A, disguised. Okay, disguised. The thief we caught yesterday was disguised. The correct answer is A. Question 20. I was so anxious to arrive early for the lecture that I dash: A, forgot; B, left; C, dropped; D, abandoned. Now, you can you say I was so anxious to arrive early for the lecture that I left? It doesn't quite add up. Or that I dropped from where, or dropped what? That I abandoned what? So from B to D, you have verbs that require an object, but here there is no object. So this is actually the only verb that doesn't require an object here. I was so anxious to arrive early for the lecture that I forgot. There is no object after the verb here. So forgot, you can say I forgot, oh, I forgot, But if you say I left, you have to explain where you left from. If you say you dropped something, or abandoned what? So forgot is the correct answer. So the correct answer is A, forgot. Question number 20. Well, we are going into another section, and the instruction here is: in each of the questions 21 to 23, choose the most appropriate option opposite in meaning. So take note of the fact that we are looking for words opposite in meaning. So let's begin with question number 21. Science may be a complicated area of learning, but its teaching needs to be demystified. Now, the word in italics here is demystified, and so we are going to look for a word opposite in meaning to demystify. A, simplified; B, twisted; C, made difficult; D, distorted. Now, demystified actually means, when something is made simple. When something is mystified, it's difficult to understand. But when it is demystified, it is simplified, it is made simple to understand. And so the opposite of demystified is made difficult. So the correct answer is C, since we are looking for the opposite, made difficult. Question 22. They often quarreled before leaving the house, but made it up by the time they returned home. We are looking for the opposite meaning to made it up. A, added it up; B, reconciled; C, fell out; D, compounded the problem. Now, when people make something up, they reconcile. Now, we are looking for the opposite meaning to made it up. And the correct answer, the correct option is C, fell out. Okay? They often quarreled before leaving the house, but, made it up by the time they returned home. The opposite is they fell out. When people fall out with each other, they disagree or quarrel. So now, question number 23. The awareness of mortality has imposed some restraint on man's excesses. We are looking for a word opposite in meaning to mortality. A, celestiality; B, eternity; C, continuity; and D, inexistence. When we talk of mortality, it is the fact that a man will die, and so the opposite should be eternity. Okay, eternity means lasting forever. So the answer is B, eternity. That's the opposite of mortality. Now 23, well, we're actually going to question number 24. It is generally believed that misers are not loved by many. We are looking for a word opposite in meaning to misers. Misers are people who find it difficult to spend their money or to give out anything. A, spendthrifts. B, spenders. C, loaders. D, savers. Now the correct option is A, spendthrift. A spendthrift is someone who spends money extravagantly. Okay, so that's the opposite of misers. Misers are people who do not spend money easily, but spendthrifts spend money extravagantly. 25. The housewife was hard up before the end of the month. We are looking for opposite in meaning to hard up. When you are hard up, it means you have difficulty with money. A, upset. B, penniless. C, borrowing. D, in no need. When you are hard up, you are in need of money. It means you are short of money. And so the correct option is D, in no need. The housewife was in no need before the end of the month. That's the opposite of hard up. Okay. Question number 26. Unless we see the evils clearly, contending against them is like fighting the A. So the phrase contending against is what we are looking for, the opposite uh, word or phrase. A, avoiding. B, struggling with. C, combating. And D, repelling. You know, contending against means fighting against, and then all the other ones, B to C, have the same meaning with contending against. So A is correct, avoiding. That's the answer. Unless we see the evils clearly, avoiding them is like, that's the opposite of contending against them. Now, this brings us to question number 27. The governor declined to give audience to the journalist. The word declined means refused. So we look for the word opposite in meaning to declined rather. A, ignored. B, accepted. C, forgot. And D, rejected. Now the correct option is B, accepted. Decline means refused. The opposite of refused is accepted. So the correct answer is B, accepted. Question number 28. Mr. Jack was almost flexible in his instruction. The word flexible means so you can easily compromise or change your stand. And so let's look at option. We are looking for opposite in meaning. A, rigid. B, correct. C, stiff. And D, upright. The correct option is A, rigid, because when you are rigid, you are inflexible. You don't change your opinion. So flexible is, you can easily change, but rigid means you can't easily compromise. Question number 29. Our governor is making determined efforts to eradicate illiteracy. We are looking for a word opposite in meaning to determined. A, compulsory. B, ineffective. C, innocent. And D, unreliable. The opposite of determined among these options is B, ineffective. Okay, determined efforts, the opposite is ineffective efforts. That is B. Question number 30. Wilfred was a dash. Uh, well, there's something that is missing here. The word mindless is what is omitted here. This is the typo really. Was a mindless criminal. That's the question. Wilfred was a mindless criminal. So we are looking for a word or phrase opposite in meaning to mindless. Okay, so that's the words in italics. Wilfred was a mindless criminal. Now we are looking for a word opposite in meaning to mindless, and so we have A, strong, B, mindful, C, feeling, D, memorable. So the correct option here is B, which is mindful. The opposite of mindless, of course, is mindful. You know, that's the correct option. Then we move on to the next section. Okay, and in this section the instruction is as follows. In each of the questions 31 to 35, select the option A to D that best explains the information conveyed in the sentence. So we are going to look at sentence interpretation or sentence explanation. Let's begin with question number 31. He can't be swimming all day. So we are looking for the meaning. A, it's not possible. It is possible he's swimming now. B, it is very likely he's swimming now. C, he does not have the ability to swim all day. D, he would not like to swim all day. So here we are looking for the meaning of the sentence. He can't be swimming all day. Now, if someone says he can't be swimming all day, does it mean that it's possible he's swimming now? No. Does it mean it is like very likely he's swimming now? No. If you say he can't be swimming all day, in fact, you expect that he ought to have gotten tired. So the correct option is C, uh, which is he does not have the ability to swim all day. He can't be swimming all day means he doesn't. The word can't means unable. You know, he can't be swimming all day. That's exactly what it is about. Question number 32. People may not pick flowers in the park. A, people may not wish to pick flowers in this park. B, people can pick flowers in this park. C, people are prohibited from picking flowers in this park. D, people cannot pick flowers from this park. Now, when you visit a park and you find this kind of sign is written on a signboard, for example, people may not pick flowers in this park, it means it is unlawful for people. So the correct answer is C, people are prohibited from picking flowers in this park. Question number 33. Shade is to come home tomorrow. A, Shade is planning to come home tomorrow. B, Shade may come home tomorrow. C, Shade wants to come home tomorrow. And D, Shade wishes to come home tomorrow. Now, you can use the elimination method in answering this type of question. If someone says Shade is to come home tomorrow, does it mean that Shade is planning to come home tomorrow? We are not told she's planning to come home. Somebody says she is to come home tomorrow. We don't know whether it's because she is planning. We don't even know whether it is because she wants to come home. It's possible that she's being forced to come home. So we are not told whether she wants to come home or whether she wishes to come home. But B is the appropriate answer. She may come home tomorrow. So if someone says Shade is to come home tomorrow, it simply means that Shade may come home tomorrow. Now, question number 34. Ekwensi's account with the Skye Bank is in the red. Now, this means that his account A was written in a red ink, B is overdrawn, C is in danger, D is special. Now you need to understand what is called register of vocabulary here. The language of banking is, being tested here. Your knowledge of the language of banking. If someone's account is in red, what does it mean? It means the person has withdrawn money more than he or she has in the account. So the person is owing the bank. That is when your account is in the red. And the correct option is B. It means that his account is overdrawn. When you have withdrawn more than you have in the account, in your bank account, your account will be in the red. So B is the correct option. Language of banking. Now, question number 35. The minister hit on a plan to retain his post after many months of lobbying. What does it mean to hit on a plan? If you hit on an idea or a plan, you just think about it suddenly, it occurs to you, or you discover it, you know. So A, discovered a plan, B, beat a plan, C, drew a plan, D, designed a plan. Option A is correct, discovered a plan. That is the answer. Question number, well, this brings us to a new section, and the instruction in this section is as follows. In each of the questions 36 to 45, choose the option nearest in meaning to the word or words or phrase or phrases in italics. Now, the other time we answered questions opposite in meaning, but here it is nearest in meaning. Question number 36. The way he handled the whole issue is rather despicable. We are looking for words similar in meaning to despicable. If something is despicable, it means it is something you don't like, something you hate, something you don't treat with disrespect. Okay? A, disturbing, B, likable, C, contemptible, D, frustrating. The correct synonym is contemptible. When something is contemptible, it is despicable. It means it is something disgusting, something you don't like. Contemptible is the answer. This brings us to question number 37. The rampage was organized and directed by the militant ones among the students. We are looking for the word opposite in meaning to militant. Militant means confrontational. So A, soldiers, B, rebellious, C, belligerent, D, command ones. The correct option is C, belligerent, because the word belligerent uh, is nearest in meaning to militant. Militant means confrontation, and that's what it means. Question number 38. The boss made a clean sweep of all the old hands in the office. So we are looking for a word opposite in meaning to a clean sweep. A clean sweep. No, not opposite in meaning, please, but nearest in meaning. Okay, nearest in meaning. So that's exactly the way it is. I think I have to go back to this. That's This brings us to question number 37. The rampage was organized and directed by the militant ones among the students. A, soldiers, B, rebellious, C, belligerent, D, command. The correct answer is C, belligerent, because that is the word nearest in meaning to militant. Okay? Question number 38. The boss made a clean sweep of all the old hands in the office. A clean sweep is what we are looking for, the word nearest in meaning. A, made an adjustment. B, made a quick change. C, completely got rid. D, cleanly swept the office. The correct option is C, completely got rid. The boss completely got rid of all the old hands in the office. This brings us to question 39. My friend will hate his uncle forever because he left him in the lurch in his hour of need. If you leave someone in the lurch, it means you abandon him in the time of need. When he needs your help most, you just abandon him. So we are looking for a phrase that is nearest in meaning to left him in the lurch. A, despised him. B, punished him. C, disciplined him. D, abandoned him. Of course, D is correct. Abandoned him. Question number 40. As the wedding day approached, the bride began to develop a cold feet. To develop a cold feet means to begin to feel reluctant about something you already intended to do. You now begin to lose interest in it, or you become afraid of, going ahead with a plan you earlier had. So we are looking for a word that is nearest in meaning to develop a cold feet. A, fall sick. B, feel cold. C, be reluctant. D, become aggressive. The correct option is C, be reluctant. 41. Art lies in cherishing the initiative and creative power of each person. So we are looking at initiative and creative power. Word or phrase that is nearest in meaning. A, potential. B, strength. C, gift. D, mind. Option A is correct because potential is what covers both the initiative and creative power. What is, possible within you, what you can do, what you have the power to do, the gift, the strength, everything, they are all within the meaning of potential. So the answer is A, potential. 42. Ugo has often been described as belligerent. We are looking for the word nearest in meaning to belligerent. Belligerent means confrontational or aggressive. So let's look at the options. A, attractive. B, patient. C, innocent. D, combative. Yes, combative means you are ready to confront anybody, so the synonym of belligerent is combative. So the answer is D, combative. Question 43. I cannot understand why Ali should serve in that moribund administration. Now, the word in italics here is moribund. When something is moribund, it is dead, or something that is no longer functioning, is no longer effective. A, oppressive. B, prodigal. C, crumbling. D, purposes. The correct option is C, crumbling. I cannot understand why Ali should serve in that crumbling administration. All right. So this brings us to 44. The witness provided a monstrous account of the event. The word monstrous is what we are looking for. The synonym. A, supportive. B, tragic. C, shocking. D, verbatim. The correct option is C, shocking, because when you have a monstrous account of something, something monstrous is something horrible. From the word monster, then you have monstrous. And when you are using it to describe an account or of an event, it means it is horrifying, it is shocking. Okay, that's exactly what it is. Question number 45. The chairman advised the participants to follow convention in stating their points. Convention means tradition, the way things are usually done. A, eloquent. B, advice. C, prudent. D, tradition. The correct option is D, tradition. He advised the participants to follow tradition, the way things are usually done. And this brings us to a new section. In each of the questions 46 to 55, Choose the option that best completes or completes the gap or gaps. Question 46. The police claim that a number of stolen cars dash recovered. So here we are looking for the rule of concord, a word that will be appropriate here. A number of stolen cars, is it have been recovered, option A, or B, has been recovered, C, has been recovered, D, have been recovered? Is A, please, have been. And the reason is this, because when you say a number of stolen cars, if you should say the number, if you are more specific, then it can use the singular verb has been. But because this is an indefinite, a number of stolen cars means this is plural. When you say a number of men, a number of boys, a number of anything, then it should take a plural verb. So the police claim that a number of stolen cars have been recovered. So the answer is A, have been. Question 47. The old man was rushed to the hospital when his blood pressure dropped to a dash. A, dangerously lowly. B, dangerous lowly. C, dangerously low. D, dangerous low. Now, the old man was rushed to hospital when his blood pressure dropped to a dangerously low, because the word dangerously is an adverb, and the word low here, is actually an adjective. Okay, so dangerously low. Okay, dangerously low. So the answer is C, dangerously low. Now 48. His father hardly misses the news because he goes about with his dash. A, pointable. B, portable. C, portable. D, portable. Well, the D has the correct answer of portable. Portable here means something that is size, is something you can easily carry with you. When you talk of a portable radio set or any electronic device, is portable. So D is correct, portable. That's the correct answer. Now, this brings us to question 49. Olu brought his clothes and those of his dash. A, senior brothers. B, elder brothers. C, elder brothers. D, senior brother. Now, the correct option is B, elder brothers. Senior brother is really incorrect. When you are talking of your brother that is older than you, is not senior. You can talk of a senior classmate or a senior colleague, but when it talks of it comes to the same family, it's either elder or younger. Okay, so elder brothers, option B. Now, question 50. Our neighbor was attracted by the dash. A, flavour. B, stench. C, scent. And D, aroma. All these have to do with a kind of smell, but which one can attract you? This obviously refers to the food, because our neighbor was attracted. So the correct option is the aroma. When you talk of the aroma, coming from the kitchen, when mommy is cooking delicious soup, and then you can perceive the aroma. So the correct option is D. Our neighbor was attracted by the aroma. Now, this brings us to 51. The project, which seemed very near realization, dashed because of lack of funds. A, fell through. B, fell over. C, fell down. D, fell in. The correct option is A, fell through. Now, if something you are doing falls through, it means that it fails. You are unable to complete it. So the project which seemed very near realization fell through because of lack of funds. It means it couldn't be completed because of lack of funds. So answer is A, fell through. Question 52. Jane asked James dash. A, whether could she meet him later. B, could she meet him later. C, if she could meet him later. D, that she could meet him later. The correct option is C, if she could meet him later. Jane asked James if she could meet him later. Now, A is not correct. If you say whether could she meet him later, no, that's not the correct word order. Okay. Then Jane asked James, could she meet? No, it doesn't make sense. Jane asked James that she could. No, you cannot use ask and then you say that. No. So the correct answer is C, if she could meet him later. Question 53. If the company had any delay at the customs office, it was dash their own making. Now, A, at their own making, B, of their own making, C, from their own making, D, with their own making. The correct option is B, of their own making. You know, if something is of your own making, you are responsible for that. You are to blame for it, okay? Question number 54. By the end of this year, dash in this town for 11 years. A, I will have lived. B, I am living. C, I have lived. D, I will live. The correct option is A. By the end of this year, I will have lived in this town for 11 years. That is future perfect tense. That's I will have lived. So the correct option is A, I will have lived. Question number 55. Dash listening to the news when I came in. There were listening. That's option A. B, there was listening. C, it was listening. D, they were listening. The correct option is D, they were listening to the news when I came in. That's the correct option. Then this brings us to the last section, probably. No, the second to the last. In each of the questions 56 to 58, choose the option that has the same vowel sound as the one represented by the letter or letters underlined. So here we're dealing with oral forms. And so this is oral English here now. And so we look at 56. The word given is cool, and the letters underlined are OO in cool. Now, what we have here is the long oo sound. Ooh, okay, ooh. That's exactly the sound here. Ooh, cool. So we are looking for a word that has a similar sound. A, full. B, look. C, look. D, should. Now the correct option is B, look, because when you transcribe look, what you have is the long oo sound, look. This one has a short oo sound. So cool, look. So the answer is B, and that is look. So let's now move on to question number 57. The word given is palm, and the underlined word is AL in palm. And the vowel sound we have here is the long R, palm, palm. Okay. Option A, ranch. B, florid. C, lunch. D, plat. The correct answer is A, ranch, palm. You have the long R sound in ranch as you have in palm. Okay? So the correct answer is A, ranch. Let's now move on to the next option, the next question, and that is question 58. The word given is village, and the underlined word is A, which represents the sound E. Village. It's not village, as some people pronounce it. It's village. Village. Okay? So we are looking for the word with the sound E. A, page. B, pig. C, maid. D, came. The correct answer is B, pig. Village, pig. So that's the correct option. And this brings us to question number 59. Question number 59. Okay. Well, this is a new section actually, after which we have question number 59. In each of questions 59 to 60, the word in capital letters has the emphatic stress. Choose the option to which the given sentence relates. So this is emphatic stress. And so question number 59, the cat devoured the rat. The word with emphatic stress here, or with stress, is devoured. A, did the rat devour the cat? B, what devoured the rat? C, did the cat pet the rat? D, is this the rat the cat devoured? Now, one thing you need to understand is what emphatic stress is about. Emphatic stress can also be called contrastive stress. Now, when you have the cat devoured the rat with stress on devoured, this means that the cat devoured the rat. The cat did not pet the rat, or the cat did not do any other thing to the rat. What the cat actually did was devour the rat. So we are going to look for a word that is opposite in meaning to devour, or at least a word that is different from devour, and that will give us the appropriate interpretation. Did the cat devour? No. The correct option is C. Did the cat pet the rat? The answer is no. On the contrary, the cat devoured the rat. So did the cat pet the rat? No. The cat devoured the rat. The last but not the least question, question number 60. Amina went to Abuja by A, and stress is on Amina. A, is Amina going to Abuja by A? B, who went to Abuja by A? C, did Amina go to Abuja by road? D, did Amina go to Jos by A? The correct option is B, who went to Abuja by A, because stress is on Amina. If we put a dash here, dash went to Abuja by A, the question is who went to Abuja by A? If stress is on Amina, it's the bone of contention is who was the person that went to Abuja by A. The answer is Amina. So the question is who went to Abuja by A? The answer is Amina went to Abuja by A. So this is how emphatic stress works in the English language. And this brings us to the end of today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, kindly leave them in the comment section below. Many thanks for watching today's video. A big thank you to all of you out there for being part of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, kindly subscribe to this channel. Subscribe now as a way of giving us support. For notifications
new videos, click on the bell icon. You will find the bell icon. Click on it so that whenever a new video is uploaded, you will be instantly notified. If you have actually enjoyed the video, like and share the video with your friends and relatives. This is very important. If you have any comments, leave your comments below. Any questions, any suggestions, we would gladly receive them and respond promptly and positively to them. See you in the next video. I look forward to always seeing you in the new video.